People trying to figure out what tariffs are after the fact.
Niggas
It's just
dumb.
like, it sound good, but
niggas ain't pay attention to social studies class.
Yeah, Google was right there too.
Welcome back to another episode of Burnt Ends. Reporting to you live from Cleveland, the Doomsday Report.
We're back.
One weekend. We've made it. We've
Hey.
made it 1 week.
We still got the right to free press so far, so shout out to that.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we know it's coming pretty soon. They about to snatch the mics away from niggas so fast.
Mm.
But back to the general population being stupid.
The top Google search in all of the swing states is, can I take back my vote?
Not just swing states, though.
Oh, no.
It's red states in particular. So, what are tariffs?
And then to add some pizzazz to what are tariffs, they put what are tariffs, Wall Street Journal.
Oh.
People dumb.
Oh.
I just, you know, all this election cycle has taught me is that people don't really pay attention to the politics.
Yeah, they pay attention
to everything else.
At June of the election year on, and after that, it doesn't exist after November.
Well, did you see that AOC did a poll to ask people that voted for her and voted for Trump why they voted for both of them?
And she had posted the replies.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I've seen
And what I found out is people really don't listen to policy. They just want to listen to how you want to destroy policy.
Yep.
Because those are only two things those two have in common.
Honestly, that's why I think the Democrats should pivot from, you know, the Obama concert blueprint where you bring out whoever, Bruce Springsteen, Beyonce, Meg, all that shit. Just explain shit to the voters like they are third graders, because that's what the reading level is. Just whatever your plan is and your goals are and how you go get there. Like, just explain it to people like they third graders. Like,
Fuck that. She wanted to say it's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees.
I mean,
and that's why we here now.
And we're also here, too, because they thought that they were going to get moderate Republicans to vote for them. And I don't know why Democrats keep falling for that.
Yeah, now they ass is begging, though. And now they ass is just begging on CNN, having these dumbass Google searches and shit.
Well, that's not going to be here too much longer either.
Oh, yeah.
After those layoffs that they had announced today, CNN's getting niggas the fuck up out of Dodge.
Well, it's not just layoffs. It's you going to have Elon in the government.
Or the fuck up out of Doge, I was going to say.
But you're going to have Elon in the government, and the misinformation, you ain't going to be able to find the truth nowhere. Like, it's going to be rough.
Hey, did y'all see the shit about the Black Project 2025?
I didn't actually look into it. I have been seeing that though.
They are not organizing on the major social medias that people either use. It's either going to be on what's the one that fan base
and Blue Sky
and Blue Sky.
Yeah, okay.
You know what? No, fuck all that stuff. Go back to like the times of before any of that shit existed. Get a fucking black newspaper or something. Make some niggas read some shit.
The Chicago Tribune is I believe. Is it the Chicago Tribune? It's one of those. Man, I just had looked this shit up too.
I don't
know. We need the North Star newspaper. That's what we need, man.
Leave all y'all bikes in the front yard so we know where the meeting's at. Like, only people from a certain time gonna even know what that means.
Leave some garlic powder in the front yard so we can figure out where to go. Some fucking Lowry's or some season salt.
Make niggas code again. Put it on MySpace.
Leave some Tabitha Brown season in the front yard so we know, like, oh, this is the spot for the black people meeting tonight.
Come on, man. We need to figure something out. It definitely don't need to be on
Instagram.
Instagram.
Social media is the wrongest place for it.
I mean, Mark is already hiding shit that I want to post. All I was gonna post was something about one of his cabinet members, and it was like, nigga.
That nigga said, nigga, Dogecoin and Bitcoin up. Fuck out of here with this shit. It was like, you trying to have honesty and truth and shit. I'm trying to get this money, nigga.
I am so sorry. I did the wrong move with my Bitcoin purchase that I had. I had been messing around with the Fidelity platform. I can't take my Bitcoin off of their platform.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry, deregulation coming. Just
It is,
wait.
yeah.
Just wait. Like, don't.
But that's what people are getting from me this Christmas. They're getting physical ledger wallets.
I'm giving niggas advice for Christmas because the economy is about to be tight, nigga. Like, save your coins.
This might be the one thing that save you if you actually just put some money in the pocket.
Might be. You know, the crazy thing about crypto is just such a volatile market, but you know it's going to go crazy under his presidency because he got like investment in some.
Yeah.
I don't know which one it is. Well, you know, Dogecoin is going to be at the forefront since.
For the meme coins.
Yeah, the meme coins is where it's going to be at. Not financial advice, by the way.
We are not financial advisors.
Not at all. Not the fuck at all.
Allegedly.
Niggas don't even know what they talking about right now, to be honest with you. We just learned as we goes, for real, for real. Listen.
These are jokes, people.
I ain't start doing this shit till like 2020, 21. So like, don't listen to me at all.
No,
I saw Dope in movie theaters and I left thinking, that was a cool movie. What the fuck is Bitcoin? And then I went home and searched and I was like, what the fuck is a wallet? I'm not trying to get scammed. So don't listen to me at all.
That's why I'm trying to get people their actual physical wallets so you can have your cryptocurrency off of people's platforms that they're doing funny stuff with.
Right. Yeah, I wish I never sold my stuff when it was down. No, when it went down. I was like, this bullshit. I was like, this is my first time with investing. So I was like, man, let me get this shit out of here.
Just mad I didn't buy Bitcoin in 2008, man. I was too busy being stupid worrying about a crashed economy.
I was too busy worrying about prime and shit.
Yeah, like
my
I'm just
stupid ass.
I should have listened to my employee that I worked with that was Bitcoin mining in his dorm.
Yeah, that's wild.
He don't work no more.
I believe it. I definitely
Must be nice.
But who was going? Well, you couldn't tell me when I was making $400 every 2 weeks. Some non-physical money.
It just didn't sound.
I would have been like, nigga, can I buy a honey bun with that? No, get the fuck out my face.
Fuck out of my face.
Hey man, but you know, invest now because it's only going to go up. Not financial advice. It's probably.
If all else fails, man,
you
put your money in the S&P 500.
If you listen to us, we don't
have
have good financial advice because I think this shit is going to crash.
Oh no, that's a fact. But listen, when it crashes, that's when.
Oh no, that's when you flood the boat.
Yeah,
we're at historical highs of everything. It's not good to buy in at the full cost now. I still dollar average in. I don't buy full service. Like I buy a certain. I just put a certain amount of money in the market every paycheck. That's it.
Hey man.
Yeah, even though that is what you should do, not financial advice. Dollar cost averaging. Look it up. Not financial advice.
These niggas ain't gonna look it up. Not till after the market crash. They
Listen,
ain't gonna go back.
Just know, yo nigga, investing advice is right here, but it's not financial advice. Once again,
I think this is better than the betting advice niggas be giving out.
Oh my
parlays.
Yeah.
Hey, they be like, this is financial advice. Cook, nigga.
Cause nigga, you gonna hit tonight, nigga.
You can always tell when niggas ain't hitting. They don't post for a week and a half straight about no betting shit.
Oh no, they post. Fuck that nigga from that fuck ass nigga couldn't get 1 yard.
Hey, my cousin be like, man, he couldn't get 2 more points in a rebound. I be like, nah, nigga, they was up 20, bro. He's a starter.
KD had niggas sick when he ain't scored that second half of that one game.
Man,
he looking at the parlay. They looking at the parlay shit during the game. Like, oh, I'm not getting that for that nigga. Fuck him.
Damn. That's messed up.
Yeah, man, but you know, this government is gonna be.
It's
gonna be ups and downs.
It's gonna be like watching a real life card like The Simpsons or some shit. Like,
listen, man,
the cabinet members have been out of control. This nigga just picked Smithers from The Simpsons to run the human health, the human services department.
Oh, you talking about Robert F. Kennedy Jr.?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never even heard of that
He
nigga
better
till
duck
this year.
when he go to Washington.
He a scam artist, man. That nigga is about to.
Is he really a Kennedy? Like,
Is he-
No, he a Kennedy.
No, he
Oh,
Kennedy.
okay.
Then he better duck every time, everywhere he at.
That nigga already.
allegedly.
That nigga said he got a brain worm.
Hey, they talking about he go like make America healthy again. That nigga looks like plastic. Like, what the fuck are we talking? That nigga looks like tannin sauce. Like,
That nigga sound like he about to choke on something every time he talking. And this is the nigga that we looking forward to and helping. Like,
that nigga just stole Dr. Sebi ideas and shit for real. That's just another example of
them. It was wild.
that's just another example of a white man stealing some black man shit. I don't like it one bit.
White women are going to revolt when they take the aspartame out of the Diet Coke.
Ooh,
damn. I hope y'all niggas looking forward to measles and polio again. Because evidently y'all niggas don't know. Measles and mumps used to kill people.
Man, and we thought it was coming back during the pandemic in 2021. No, it's about to be back with a real vengeance.
Nigga.
Y'all niggas done.
As long as y'all niggas stay out of Houston, not make it any worse.
That's a different type of whooping cough you get down there.
That's what I'm saying. We don't need to exacerbate the situation.
Yeah, nigga, tuberculosis and the clap, that ain't a good combination.
Man. You might piss a flame down there. Yo got flame.
Oh man, it's gonna be treacherous. The borders are that nigga is like he might be the most evil villain I've ever seen in a movie.
Hot take. Listen, when he was first announced, I was like, let me look this nigga up. I was like, okay. He was with the Obama administration.
Oh, let's get some names for y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that nigga named Thomas something, I think.
I want to look at it to get it right. 100% right. But go ahead, go on with your.
But so yeah, I was like, okay, so he done been around the block a few times. It was like, okay, he has the actual resume to do the job. Like, I was like, all right, cool, I guess. Because I seen the other niggas he was like trying to appoint to shit. And
nah, they asked where's this motherfucker at?
I'm sorry, Saquon Barkley talking to Taylor Rooks got me distracted because I was wondering, like, what lies is he telling her right now? But no, so homie who the borders are to be, he was he did the job in like ICE. He had positions there and stuff. Or
yeah, under Trump. And that nigga also said why he was the director of ICE, like it was like, can you avoid breaking up families with mass deportation? He was like, yeah, we just take the whole family. I was like, yo.
Hey, listen, it's like, okay, I mean, that's what it takes. That's what it takes, I guess. Like, but so I was looking and I was like, the reason he did the breaking up the families and stuff, he was like, okay, in theory, it should deter people from coming to the border or whatever and trying to get in the country. It's like, okay, yeah, people go want to keep their kids or whatever. But people was like, maybe, allegedly, fuck them kids. And it was like, I'm trying to cross that thing, dog. So
I think people also don't understand how shitty the countries are that these people are coming from, that they willing to risk that shit.
that's also true. But I think like just the influx of all these people, like America doesn't have the greatest infrastructure as it is. So I think just a surplus of people could put stress on shaky infrastructure and, you know, make this bitch crumble a little quicker, maybe.
Tom Homan, that's his name.
Tom Homan, yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
getting rid of 11 million motherfuckers who
That ain't
actually
gonna
run
work
our
either.
agriculture.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
shit.
that's not. Yeah,
That don't
I
work
agree with that
either.
too. Yeah.
But our construction too, like they broke it down by.
I don't think all 11 million of them doing the construction.
I'm not saying all.
We're not saying
but,
all,
yeah.
but we saw what happened when they made those same type of laws in Florida during COVID when nothing could get built because
Yeah.
they couldn't. You couldn't deal with illegals.
Listen,
I
at
agree
some
that,
point, it's gonna have to be like, hey, keep these people over here.
Well, I
Like,
agree.
that's
that,
all we gotta do. Like, talk to the businesses and be like, hey, which people cool, which people ain't. Maybe
that ain't happening.
like,
but I know racist white people, and that ain't happening.
no, I'm saying if they.
But
So if racist white people, if we know them, they want somebody else to do the job, right? So it's like,
Poor
no,
whites.
but these people are doing the job. Poor whites don't want to do them jobs.
no, but they about to relax the child labor law so that your kids doing them.
Yeah, if the Department of Education go on, they don't need to go to school.
Also, I want you niggas to know that if they get rid of the Department of Education, that means your state taxes will increase. Because states are going to try to find funding for schooling somehow.
Well, the alleged thing is they go give the money to the state, but I think that gives a lot of opportunity for some money to go missing at the same time. That's the concept of the plan.
Yeah,
i.e. get into state politics.
But I was going to say about the border is that I think everybody agrees something needs to be done. I think everybody, that doesn't work though. These niggas gonna be building tunnels 20 feet deep. But I think the problem is everybody just wants a quick fix of what's supposed to happen at the border, and it isn't going to work like that. Like, I mean, I think deporting 11 to 20 million people will work because you're going to crash the economy so bad that ain't nobody going to be fucking up here. But my question is, when they deport all those million of people, do they do the same thing to black people that they did when they put the Japanese people in internment camps and be like, yeah, we know these houses empty, but y'all can't fucking get them. You know how this goes. Black people get fucked in this.
Yeah, that's a fact. It's like a historical fact. Like, yes. We have been a
that's how they always get the foreigners
community
against
that gets
us.
Fucked.
Yeah, that's how they always get the foreigners against us, because they be like, look, at least we ain't doing y'all like these niggas get done.
I don't know, man. I got some faith in the warrior class.
Oh yeah, why in essence?
Yeah.
I seen some in the military. I was like, oh.
No, we're safe.
Hey, man, like, what the fuck is up with the nigga getting appointed to the Department of Defense or whatever the fuck it is?
Oh, the Fox host?
Yeah, this nigga is a news person. Like,
a weekend news person at that. It's not even like...
Dog, I looked at his awards and, like, decorations and stuff. I don't know what a mid resume in the military is, but I saw a lot of bronze and shit. And I was like, nah, this can't be it.
The president is fucking Donald Trump.
Yeah, that's bad enough.
Anything could fucking happen, and anybody could be appointed to any fucking position.
Listen, give me a 4 or 5 star general to run some shit for the military, though, please. Not a nigga who was a weekend alternate backup dancer for Fox News. Like, no, please.
Alternate backup
That's
dancer.
What he was. I gotta find
why.
His name, man.
This nigga was working the camera and talking on the desk at the same time. No, thank you. I don't want him.
And he a war hawk, so any of y'all niggas that thought y'all wasn't voting for Kamala because y'all wanted to bring peace in the Middle East, that ain't happening.
We're looking at you, Dearborn, Michigan.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Don't get on CNN begging Biden for shit now. Don't be.
He
doing
was
that.
Genocidal Joe just a week ago.
Yeah, now you asking for help because you see the writing on the wall.
Please, sir.
I really don't even feel like Googling this shit, but this nigga done appointed so many wild people. That
yeah, he has. He with Elon Vivek, I can't pronounce that man last name.
Ramaswamy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I know it's an R.
They don't have a problem mispronouncing our names. Fuck them.
Listen,
they mispronounced that lady name throughout the whole campaign, and I'm supposed to have respect for them. But yeah. So we don't want to see any of your teary-eyed videos from the white women that's mad because they family done cut them off because they support Trump. We don't give a fuck about none of that.
What's up with this 4B movement, yo? Like, you cutting your hair, you swearing off men, you not dating them, you not having sex with them, and most of the time y'all don't look like people were doing that to begin with you.
They cutting their hair too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's taking it too far now.
The blue bands and it's that
they getting buzz cuts or what? Oh, why? Don't make yourself ugly.
The defense secretary is Pete Hegseth, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
But I think that's a white women's issue. We overwhelmingly voted the right way.
It is. Go ahead and get you some dick, queen.
Yeah. All the black women out there, y'all can get slung down anytime y'all want to. Y'all ain't gotta.
Hey, but choose the right guy, though, please.
In moderation.
Don't choose the nigga that was online talking about MAGA family.
Hey, don't pull a Scott Jackson either.
Oh, shit.
Make sure.
God, don't pick the great value LaMelo Ball.
Oh, shit.
Make sure that red hat is Cincinnati and not a MAGA hat.
Oh, man. They,
Yeah, that 4B movement is stupid, to say the least.
Well, it's funny because I actually seen a post from a MAGA guy, and he was talking about how it's hard being a Trump supporting guy that loves liberal women trying to date in this world, because he was like, the question is going to come, and we have to say the lie that we always say, like, oh, I really don't pay attention to it. But then they was like, and we don't really like to date conservative women because, I mean, let's be real, liberal women are hot and they're soft. Like, I don't want to have to feel like I'm working on the fucking farm all day. Nigga, these are the politics you chose. Like, what are you talking about?
It's all fun and games till the conservative chick you want making you dig a fucking bunker all day and shit. And you saw it, and she really the alpha male in the relationship and
That's
shit.
really what's happening.
Hey, help me move this couch, shorty.
She gonna call you a bitch and lift it up with her left hand.
She'll like go outside. You go be the gatherer in the relationship. Go harvest the beans. The crop is plentiful this year, bitch ass.
I just think it's a situation where, black people, it's a civil war about to break out amongst the whites. We just need to find a way to go somewhere and survive it. Like, we just need to let them figure out whatever the fuck they got to figure out amongst their community.
Yeah.
Not politically, though. Because I know a lot of niggas is like, I'm not voting no more. I'm sick of this shit. But we don't have the population to sway national elections. But you could damn sure sway your state elections and your local elections.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, right now, a lot of the stuff Trump wants to do isn't going to affect, I think they said it's 15 states that have Democratic House, Senate, and governor. So they're going to be able to fight off a lot of the stuff that the Trump administration wants to do. But say, for instance, us that lives in a red state of Ohio, we're not going to be so lucky in that sense.
Yeah.
And that's why it's more important that more than 12% of our population shows up to vote. Because if we get a 70% turnout rate in Ohio alone, you might be able to change some of the shit that's going on.
Or if you don't do nothing, the other people will also see like, oh, this is affecting us too.
They just got proved that their racism will always outweigh their pocketbook.
Yeah, but if you let them they fucked around and let them find out more and more,
I mean, but it's all
maybe.
Stop. I mean, but it's a tale as old as time in this country. Like, even during Reconstruction, the reason why Reconstruction ended because white racism. Remember, they had that election that was too close to call. The Republicans did a backdoor deal with the Democrats that was like, oh, the Republican candidate won, but we're going to let y'all get y'all plantations back. And you can't technically have slavery.
Right.
But we got this little thing called, when niggas go to prison, y'all make y'all black codes so that we just fill these plantations back up with the same people. So it's a tale as old as time. Like, this shit been brewing since the Civil Rights Movement. Lyndon B. Johnson actually said, if you convince the lowest white man that he's better than the highest black man, he won't notice you picking his pocket. Hell, he will probably even empty his pockets for you.
Yes, I've heard that quote too.
And it's been how long? Where we at, 59 years since then?
Yeah, I'm still on the side of let them keep on finding out as much as they can. Like, yeah, still do your part, but if shit goes the other way, go ahead and let them,
Oh, they're going to find out. They're going to find out.
Yeah.
We about to go through a wealth disparity that we've never seen in this country. So if you know a little bit about history, you know how that ends. Especially, how many guns is it per person in this country?
Is that why niggas was building bunkers?
It ain't gonna matter.
I just want to know the reason why all these niggas, billionaire niggas, was building bunkers. I can't be the nigga that's left out. Let me know.
Where everybody go?
I think that's just you a billionaire and your 13-year-old dreams coming true. Like,
or it's the Chappelle Show. Hide the money, y'all. There's 4 people around.
Oh, that is a good one. But I think I'm about to start trying to get a community over. I'm gonna get me a fan base. Try to build a community over there. I'm gonna still keep my Instagram because I still gotta know what the white folks talking about. But what's the other one? Blue Sky?
Mm-hmm.
I'll download that one today. I ain't make no profile though.
I'm gonna try to make some over the weekend. It'd be hard committing to new social media platforms, man. But Isaac Hayes, we're gonna see what you got going on with fan base. Isaac Hayes the third. Let me be correct on that.
The turd.
So what do you think?
At the same time, I'm on the side of like, man, I ain't doing no more social media though.
I mean, yeah, the retrograde got you.
No, I'm just tired of the shit. Like,
Clubhouse was the last thing I tried.
The only reason I ever got on social media because my niggas in high school was like, no, but the hoes on MySpace. And I was like, welp, you got me. Never fucked any of said hoes, but I was there. Like, same thing went for Instagram. Same thing for Twitter too, for real. I ain't gonna speak on those two now, but
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, I'm laughing because
Facebook has gotten me caught up for shit I didn't even do.
Oh man,
that was the one I definitely got because I was like 16. One of my people that was in college was like, hey man, it's college hoes on Facebook. I'm about to send you the link. I'm like, for sure. That's why that shit is so funny. It's so simple. Give niggas motivation to do some shit.
Hey, I swear. Nigga, but the hoes on there, it only took
hey, what you doing?
Six words. I was like, damn it. How do I make the profile?
You know what? Hey, black men, it's hoes at the voting booths. Like, I'm telling y'all go there. The hoes be at the voting booths. And you gonna wait in line. If you can't find something to talk about within an hour.
Listen.
Original place where it used to be the hoes? Mark's. Tell me that on a Saturday after the fucking J's released, you did not see all the baddies at Mark's.
Listen, man.
Am I lying?
Also, if I ever have a son, I'm gonna tell him, hey, listen, you like women? Take your ass to college, dog. They all there.
It's a lot of hoes at college.
It's a lot of hoes at college.
It's a lot of hoes at college.
You gonna have your pick, son.
It's a fact. Listen. Especially if you got a kid who coming up through like the times now or whatever, and it's like, all right, Department of Education ain't shit. A lot of people not gonna be. Listen, you ain't gonna have a lot of competition here, dog. Like, it's a numbers game.
Fact.
Yeah,
that is a fact.
You good to go.
Oh man,
you gonna turn into the fucking Hunger Games for niggas out there.
Well, they already outnumber us, so I mean, like, I don't know. The contraceptive ban might take a few niggas out because no birth control, no condoms, no abortions. It's gonna be babies being made left and right around this joint. I knew it was coming.
Y'all niggas need to have more kids anyway, though, so we could, have some type of
workforce,
something like
tax
community,
base.
Everything.
Sign on the verge of being like, we need to get rid of no fault divorces while we at it.
No, that's for sure coming. And white women don't like that.
I'm just saying we got to build up a community. Even more,
I say it's 4 states where that's already been enacted, so that's they want that countrywide.
Yeah, man, because they don't want you to be able to get a divorce just because I'm whooping your ass.
No. I don't want you to get a divorce because you're not happy.
Yeah, none of that shit.
We didn't get married to be happy.
That's how them niggas feel too.
Right?
Oh man.
Happiness could never be a reason for leaving a divorce or leaving a marriage.
Hey man, I seen a video the other day. It's some social media shit. So we all know what the conversations are in our community regarding relationships and dating and stuff. Mm-hmm. So it was a black woman asking a white couple, like, okay, so how do y'all pay the bills together? And it was like, out of one account, we both put the money in and the bills go out of it. And she was like, okay, but who pays for vacation? And it was like, both of us. And stuff.
All the money goes in one account.
And they was like, what the fuck are you talking? Like, that's the tone of it and stuff. And it's like, hey, man, we got to cut the shit, black people. And
y'all been led astray, my brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Do you trust your significant other to have everything going to one account?
Like, we can both.
Everything. The whole withholding deposited.
I don't want her to know what I buy. It's that big.
No. I'm talking just bills, groceries, shit like that. Like, your spending is your spending, separate, of course. And y'all have an understanding of, hey, put your equal amount in there and stuff.
Really look at me like I was a psychopath and shit. Just look at my purchasing history, like, nigga.
Yeah, and you keep your money after that to yourself or whatever.
I mean, my opinion on that is everybody do what the fuck works for you in your relationship.
Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you this though, people. One person doesn't want to pay all the fucking bills.
No, I don't care what the situation is.
Yeah, like, no one wants to pay all the bills by themselves. They're going to kill themselves or something eventually. Like, no.
Not unless you have Elon Musk money and it's just a bunch of fuck you money.
Listen, even then, you put the money that I gave you back into that damn joint account. Like, I don't care.
It shouldn't be fucking billionaires, dog. Like, you can get, all right, I can give you $5,000 a day from now until 500 years from now, and it still won't be $1 billion.
I think it was about 530.
I'll still be cooking off 5,000 a day. I don't care. Shit.
My only disagreement where there shouldn't be billionaires is I know how fucking insane billionaires are. They like, need a goal.
I thought he was like, I know a billionaire, and
no. I feel like people that say that
my
shit.
My man is a billionaire.
I was just about to say, I feel like people that say that shit is so full of shit. Like,
my man's a billionaire, and actually how his lifestyle is.
He be like, yeah, you know, I got friend groups, you know, my mans, they make money and shit. You know? He'd just go out and buy a house and be like, nigga, nobody is doing that. Even with the money, like, nobody's just going out and buying a house.
My bad, I ain't mean that.
That shit was funny. No, but billionaires need a goal. If not, they're going to be polluting the water system. Like, they are evil people. Like,
we got all of these Lex Luthors. Nobody wanted to be Iron Man.
Well, Superman. You was in a different universe.
Hey, if y'all could be a hero or a villain, what would y'all be?
I'm talking about no billionaires. I'm just talking about billionaires. We got all of these Lex Luthors.
Oh,
nobody wants to be Iron Man
or Bruce Wayne.
They got all this fucking money.
Which one would y'all be, a hero or a villain? Like,
if I'm being all the way honest with you, man, I'm way too fucking arrogant to not be a villain.
The way Elon was talking about working from home, he was like, I slept in here today. I don't give a fuck. But he be that type of autistic.
Because I know at my core, that's the level of audacity I hold. So I would want to do the right thing. But at some point, it'll be like, y'all niggas don't deserve nice shit.
Listen, I wouldn't be a villain, but I'd be like a C-level villain, like the one after like the hero fought like the big villain or something. It's like the episode after that is like the bullshit nigga who just caused a minor disturbance to the city or whatever. I'd be like, oh, he iced the roads. And it's like, yeah, and I'm going to ice him again.
Have you played Metal Gear Solid?
I never played it, but I'm hip.
I'm definitely being a Lale Lule Low.
I'm going to be the villain.
I would be that level of... making shit happen in the background.
I'm gonna be the type of villain that's trying to own the whole world's water supply or some evil shit like that.
I just want to make your morning commute to work like hell. That's it.
I'm black in America. I gotta make somebody feel this wrath.
Well, shit. Elon can't make our commute bad with owning 80% of the fucking satellites.
Department of Transportation. It's the nigga from Uber is in the running for that. Something like that. Or one of those
is that
rideshare companies. Yeah, they the tech people are trying to influence they people to get into the
because I thought Department of Transportation was gonna be cut too.
I mean, unless somebody can come in and come up off of that, you know.
I mean, the only way this shit doesn't happen is if the Senate actually functions like the Senate, because I guess he's trying to make it so he can appoint people during their recess time. But for the Senate to be in a recess, they have to be gone for 10 or more days.
Listen, if you get rid of all the buses and make it all Ubers or Lyfts, like
niggas,
they go find a way to finesse some shit.
We gotta see. Y'all depending on Republicans to uphold democracy, and that shit is hilarious to me.
No, they trying to break this fucking government shit down.
They about to
decimal.
They go run it up first, and then just put it over their knee and break it.
Yeah, this shit gonna be.
They just go put in like the torture rack.
We about to be in Russia about 3 years. We're gonna be isolated from the rest of the world.
We ain't no gas station.
Vladimir Putin has a Russian asset as our intelligence secretary. Like, man. It's bad out here, man.
Yeah, it's about to be
crazy. That's how many crazy people this nigga done tried to appoint that nobody's talking about the Russian asset that's the Secretary of Intelligence. Like, that shit is crazy. Who else was it? It's some other nut he got. Oh, Matt Gaetz is he's trying to make him the Attorney General.
Yeah.
That is bananas. For those that don't know, Matt Gaetz was getting investigated for some sex trafficking shit with a 17-year-old that somebody is already serving time in jail for. And they said the report was supposed to come out in 2 days. And that nigga was like, I'm resigning. So
that's some shit.
They said they can still release the report to the public if they want to. But do they? So now you have somebody that potentially committed sex trafficking crimes in charge of catching people committing sex trafficking crimes.
The pot calling the kettle black.
Birds of a feather fly together too, though.
That's true. That's true.
You know, if we get through these next 4 years and we cool, this is what the Democrats got to do. They got to choose a new lane. And one of their new lanes is like they got to scam us into a better tomorrow, possibly. So what they got to do is like look at like the old Wake Up Now conferences or the Herbalife conferences and shit. And then like just listen, if you get a vote and then you get a vote and then that's going to bring the money back to you.
We go MLA our way to a
what's the one college when dude was like
Everest?
that's how the commercials gonna look like the average.
You're sitting on your couch.
You ain't doing nothing.
You ain't doing shit. Get your ass up and vote.
Listen, they gotta you remember when niggas was trying to get everybody on the insurance and shit or whatever? It's like, no, listen, your bill's gonna be lower if you just pay me and we go pay all. Listen, that's what Democrats gotta do. They either gotta become scam artists or the most informative, boring, no nonsense party that we have ever known that teaches stuff at a third grade level.
I agree. My suggestion to those that want quick money in the next calendar year, if you don't know how to scam, get a nigga to teach you, because scamming gonna be at an all-time high.
Yes. Scamming and thirst traps will always endure.
And there's gonna be a bunch of governmental deregulation going on. Nigga.
It might be like a department of OnlyFans within like 3 years or something like that.
Well, prior to 2025, they're trying to get rid of porn. So,
porn gonna still exist
somewhere.
It's gonna still exist now. If it's gonna be a prohibition on porn, it's gonna happen.
Shout out to all of those soldiers from North Korea that finally got
that's
hold.
Hilarious. Yeah,
they finally got hold of the internet on the front lines, and all they went to do was spank it.
Yeah.
I ain't even hear that.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Yeah, that shit made me laugh a good laugh.
I remember when I had my first beer.
That is funny as fuck.
You mean I just had this unlimited?
That shit. Hey,
they gonna be telling those stories for the rest of their lives. They gonna go back like, you know what I seen on the front lines.
I have seen it all.
They seen that sunshine.
Mm-hmm. Without the
should make you call your wife and kids.
Without the blur, blurred shit in too.
Oh, bad. Hey, it's wild. The party of small government created another position and gave it to two people. The Department of Government Efficiency. To fuck.
Yeah, they literally want less government and made another
position.
Yeah. Notice how that spells people. Doge.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they want to make a new arm of government, but it got to go through some shit and everything. So, I think. Also, I seen that Elon, he has the not that it's gonna matter with this administration, the conflict of interest, like the ethical thing and stuff. Since he Tesla and SpaceX, and they got it would be like he double dipping. But I was seeing something on Yahoo Finance, like he could get around it if he was to just say, or not take a salary from the government from that position, so he's technically not an employee or something. It's like, damn, it's a loophole for everything.
Man, it don't matter.
Yeah,
Trump is about to run the White House like a shit show till he either die or that nigga already like, you know, I might run for a third term. So I'm prepared for the Supreme Court to rule in some crazy ass case so that you can run. But it's going to be real specific though. It's going to be like, yeah, you can run for a third term, unless you Barack Obama.
Everybody but him.
Yeah. Hey, blacks for Trump. Y'all see how he ain't putting nobody in his cabinet that's black?
Ooh. What he go? What Kamala gonna do for black people? They was stupid.
Meanwhile, this nigga is putting up every racist he could think of into position of power. Hijacking shit.
You go find one of them people from that super remote island that hasn't had any contact with society and stuff. He go put one of them in the cabinet. It's gonna be a real slap in the face then.
See, I love colored people.
So much that I want to meet this new colored person.
This nigga Trump is trying to get white people reparations, man. That shit is insane. Black people that voted for him, again, how do you feel? Like, they told you reparations shouldn't matter for shit. And now they're about to give it to white people. And get the kick out of this one just for teaching actual black history. Y'all are stupid.
Hey man, if y'all tired of us talking about politics, too bad. We still have to inform y'all for about 4 years. Yeah. And
we have to do our part.
The people of Twitter, of a certain part of Twitter that I frequent, that many of our people frequent, not going to say what part of Twitter it is.
Twitter After Dark.
R. Kelly Twitter. Yeah. That was a good one. Good times in 2011, right? But back when you had to look for it or really follow the right people. Yeah. But so it was tired of people talking about, you know, politics and stuff, and all they talk about is going 50-50 and all that, you know, dating and relationship stuff all the time. So they were like, all right, like, shut the fuck up about politics and stuff. The first topic that, like, popped on Twitter after all that was a tweet that said, everybody post your deadbeat baby daddy in here and let's beat him up.
Oh, my God.
Dog, that shit took off. And the consensus was like, oh, y'all letting anybody hit. And it was like, hey, how all y'all baby daddies ugly? Like, the women was tearing the women apart. This week, it was crazy. They was body shaming niggas. Everything was going down. Some of the takeaways was, I'm glad we're in the non-politically correct times anymore, so we can like fat shame people and stuff.
I remember I found out who a chick baby daddy was once, and I was like, yeah, I ain't even interested no more. She got so mad. I was like, I'm sorry.
You let Terry bone, nigga? I know I can fuck.
that is what Twitter has been all week.
I didn't even go. I just didn't want to after that. It was just like, nah, I'm cool. You got it. You got it, man.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to manage your pussy better than that, that is on you.
I don't even know if that's management. That's just like, damn, you made that decision? Like,
improper pussy management.
Oh, man.
Must have been drunk.
I seen the colonizer cooking online without spices again. It was disgusting.
They don't touch their dope, man. They don't touch the dope. That's what it is.
And then the colonizer from Britain tried to tell me, no, nobody from Britain would make this monstrosity. I was like, I've been there. I've seen some monstrosities.
You played your trap card right there. It was like they was like, Americans don't travel over here, and it was like, you've activated my trap card.
He was like American and a nigger. He hasn't traveled.
Yeah.
Nah, y'all shit was very mid. It was roaches everywhere. It was rats.
Hey, no, shout out to them. They still had the McChicken wrap over there. I got that bitch a bunch of times because, like, you know.
It's only so many times fish and chips are going to keep you full.
I wasn't.
It's either that or West Indian food or, like, African food.
I got a bunch of Mediterranean food when I was over there.
Okay, yeah.
So,
I fuck with it.
Yeah.
But you can only eat a gyro so many times, right?
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Sometimes you want that McDonald's version, a.k.a. a snack wrap.
Did you know Norway is calling us a undeveloped nation in their newspapers now?
It's bags. I don't even take offense to it.
Yeah. Oh, no, they ain't do nothing but tell them the truth.
Yeah.
That's who's gonna be running our country. The nigga behind the. I forgot his name. Oh man. 13-0. What did it cost you? The Cleveland Browns.
That's a fair trade.
It was a great trade for me.
Hey, if you moved out of Cleveland before this fucking shit started and we was winning, they'll come back.
I think they should make, if this is not a year that you make the conference finals, I don't know. Barring injury.
Yeah. Honestly, like,
man.
If they don't get injured, I got them like 63 wins, 64 wins.
I think they can win a lot of games.
And floor is 57 for me if healthy. I mean, floor 57, ceiling 63, 64.
Because there's only 3 teams above 500 in the East.
And it seems like that's going to stand too.
It's only like 2 good teams in the East for real.
No, not only like it. There is only 2 good teams.
I couldn't tell you third best team in the East right now.
Well, the only ones that are above 500 are the Knicks, the Celtics, and us.
I don't know if the Knicks is above 500 right now.
The Knicks are 7-6.
Oh, I thought they got knocked back to 500 after they lost to y'all.
Yeah, I give the Knicks being a good team. Like I give them the good team based on they above 500 and they have the chance to build chemistry.
Yeah, I just don't think they're on the level of the other 2 teams.
Oh yeah, no.
They can't protect the paint anymore.
Well, yeah, they lost a lot,
but they gained a lot too.
They did,
from what I realized from last night's game after Cat lit it up like that.
I think Cat is giving up 91 to 92% field goal percentage in the restricted area.
Vucevic was tearing him up yesterday.
They said this nigga is giving up 32 for 35.
Yeah, like it's
area.
It's unheard of.
It's crazy. Yeah,
you 7 feet tall, dog. At some point, you got to bother somebody's shot.
I agree.
Change your voice when you jump to dunk.
How much time we got? Ain't bad. Ready to unmute the mic so we can get back to it.
It's been unmuted, bro.
Oh,
I'm a producer.
Oh, this is cool. That was the basketball segment.
Yeah,
shit.
That was the
basketball.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, back to the Wicked Witch of the Western Hemisphere. The Western world being the president. I think. Do you think it's better if he dies than JD Vance is president? I think JD Vance is like he's easier to manipulate.
I don't think anybody takes him seriously. I think he's that character on like a sitcom where it's like, yeah, whatever. Man. Like he's Toby from The Office, basically. I think that's who he is to everybody.
Oh man, that is funny.
It's like, hey, shh, here come JD, but not in the we scared of him way. It's just a hey, we don't want this nigga really talking to us way. Yeah.
I will say the one serious thing I want to say to my black people is that he is talking about taking off censorship off of social media platforms. And I know the dumb people are going to go, ooh, good.
Free speech.
Free speech.
Yeah.
But what that really means is now all these right-wing terrorist organizations have easier places to meet up and easier places to organize. So my black people, I really need y'all to know this. When those January 6 people get pardoned, it's going to be a very dangerous time for us. So we're going to have to go back to moving like the Black Panther days. We're going to have to travel like a pack of niggers, like Mel Gibson said, or whatever he said. Wasn't he the one that said a pack of niggers?
I don't even know who said that. Man. I don't even think I want to research and look into who said it. I just remember Liam Neeson said the black bastard the other day.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah. Look at how much racism we just like encounter in his life.
It was Mel Gibson. He was telling his ex-wife that he hoped that she got raped by a pack of niggas.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
That shit was wild.
God damn.
Yeah, pack of niggas.
Not even group.
No, not a group.
Not a gang.
Not a
Nothing
clan.
to humanize us, but
a pack.
Not to say we niggers, but you know what I mean. But
that shit was wild.
Racism crazy, man.
Racism is insane.
Like, Sam, you ain't bring up your topic yet, man. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, I think that's about the time.
I've been to many funerals in my family. Today was a good one, but it made me think of like funeral etiquette and things that should not be done at funerals. If the remarks are 2 minutes long,
let's keep them at 2 minutes.
Your ass better not be up there 5.
Yeah, you gotta save some of that for the repass or something.
Yeah,
let me tell you how long it went over today. People were doing musical numbers. We asked for 4 people to get up and give remarks. Half the church got up to give remarks. And I don't know if they actually made it in time to actually get her in the ground to where.
Oh, damn.
Because if there is a specific time.
Yeah.
Like if you miss this time, you got to come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because she was getting buried in Medina.
Okay, yeah.
And we was on Martin Luther King.
Ugh.
So think about a procession from Martin Luther King to Medina to get there in time.
God dang.
I like it. I love your auntie. I was not making that ride for you.
Hey, she understands.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? At the same time, I can appreciate that many people wanting to speak because it just speaks to like the type of person that person was or the life that they lived. But yeah, we on the schedule, dog. At the same time, we gonna have to just huddle around and like in our circle of daps going back to the car or something. We gonna have to say our memories.
We're gonna
to
put
each
some
other.
guidelines on it, man. If you ain't really fuck with the person like that, don't.
Oh yeah,
don't go up there and talk.
Yeah.
If you can't handle your liquor, don't be drinking before you come. We almost had to Jay my cousin at Cummins and Davis, like at the wake. We almost had to Jay one of my cousins in the place.
I used to deliver mail there. That sound about right for that funeral. It sound pretty on brand. Shout out to the people that crash funerals.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to the people who put their weddings on Eventbrite.
That's a thing?
Mm-hmm. And random people paid and came.
Oh, niggas be really wanting to crash weddings. Niggas is sick.
they were trying to find some new friend groups. So I was like, oh, you put your shit on there. They look like some fun people. They showed up with a gift, paid the money, paid for their plate.
That ain't art. We ain't doing that.
Yeah.
That's
another group of people saying, hey, the hoes gonna be at the wedding.
That shit is hilarious.
Girls do be extra horny at weddings, though.
Weddings and funerals. Shit. You know, any tragedy or congratulations. It don't matter.
Yeah.
We all done heard the graduation story.
Oh, man.
It be hoes at graduations too.
That is true.
It
be hoes at graduations.
It be hoes at the repasses.
It be hoes.
My
See,
repasses
young niggas, y'all can do something other than shoot at gas
That's
stations.
a fact. Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of options for things to do out here, man.
And if you do want to shoot, go to the Olympics, young niggas. You seen the nigga doing the swaggy pose in the Olympics?
Yeah.
If you want to shoot your shot at women. It ain't got to be a gun at another nigga all the time. Like, just
and by that, we don't mean shoot the gun at the woman.
No.
Yeah.
No, we gotta be literal with you kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's bad.
Many a child left behind.
These niggas gonna learn something, whether voluntarily or involuntarily.
They were saying no child left behind, and we was in school definitely seeing children left behind.
Nor that should have been
with us. We were like, oh, they definitely left that nigga behind.
Yeah.
It was niggas who was making fun of us for being smart and shit.
Yeah,
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
It was a wild time. It was a wild time.
I'm glad it switched.
Yeah.
Well, it was just a bunch of niggas that didn't fall for that. Because now you see those niggas and they ain't got shoestrings in their shoes.
Or their shoes don't have shoestrings. They got Velcro straps.
I was saying, niggas just wearing Velcro strap shoes. The orthopedic joints. No, it's faster this way.
It's faster.
No, it's safer so you don't hurt yourself.
Oh, man. That shit is funny. So,
you know the Velcro shoes is just Crocs at this point.
I was about to say, I know that is not
I don't
that
feel
old white lady with that much ass.
Hey, I got a question.
I
I don't feel like I should be seeing Beyonce ass on TV though, man. That's how I feel.
I mean, she going on 50. She could cut that out. Unless it's a Depends commercial.
I shouldn't
Same
see
Texas.
Out of respect for Hova, I shouldn't be seeing that.
Out of respect for Hova.
Hey, y'all see? I meant to
She
send y'all
can't
the
do
article
shit.
earlier this week, but Jack Dorsey Company, they not allowing the employees to ask or talk about Jay-Z.
Square?
I'm gonna have to send y'all the article. I'm gonna send y'all the article we can talk about next week. But
Is it Square?
I don't know if it's named Square exactly because I think yeah. Yeah, we done told y'all all this. Hey, black people, we gotta be really good with stuff, and I don't know, man. You know, if we see some things come out, because you remember what happened last Thanksgiving. You know, a certain somebody fell from grace that was never at grace. So I mean, hey, if you know what's around the corner, Thanksgiving again.
Speaking of that,
I mean, I don't
why
know.
can't Meek not talk about that situation, man? What is wrong
what he
with
say
that?
this time?
He said, no, did he?
Shit.
I'm still flabbergasted at the $100,000 he was offering niggas to give proof.
Hey, Meek just a
The
nigga
fine
who made
proof.
it out the hood, who never really made it out the hood mentally, man. Couldn't take the Philly out the nigga. North Philly would get real gritty. No, it's still gritty for him somehow. I don't know.
He had no same braids that he used to have, it looked like.
Listen, it don't matter how many rollies on his wrist or Rolls Royces he done rode in.
Nah, he brought out that Aston Martin and they thought it was rented.
Yeah. He did it with Mariah. Like, but he's still Meek.
Still Meek.
I did it with Mariah.
Somebody got to make like a spoof song. I was thinking that too, but I didn't want to go there.
What does that mean?
Listen.
He just wanted to rap fire.
He had to find something to rock with fire.
Hey,
oh man.
I'm a Philly nigga on flyers.
Somebody gotta make like a spoof of like the story of OJ, make it the story of Meek and still Meek or something like.
Oh man!
Shout out to Sneakers or Nike going to complete shit, and I can finally go get every pair of shoes I want.
Oh yeah!
This year, retail in the store, day of release, no problems.
They need to cut out that Kobe blueprint that they try to put on every shoe.
I missed on the Black Cement 3 drop today.
Wu-Tang.
You said what?
Wu-Tang.
Oh, for real? Good job, man. Wow. They had restocked those this week too after that too. That's what's up,
Wu-Tang, I have not missed on West 25th since moving to the West Side.
I'm happy that these little niggas became trendy and shit. They found their own trends and stuff. And it's like we don't like Nikes no more.
There was a line full. It was a line, but guess what the line was for? Most of the niggas were for the
Asics.
olive greens 9s.
Really?
Most of the niggas was like olive green 9s, and people was like
I
it was so many people. It was so many people in line for the olive green 9s. They didn't know we were here for the dunks. Like it was like we don't got y'all sizes. We sold out. Like nobody's walked out of here with a pair of dunks. What the fuck y'all talking about?
Now that's very interesting, and I'm going to have to pay attention because if you know how I feel about Jordan 12s, maybe the same can be said about some Jordan 9s. It's like a military boot looking shoe. So I don't know.
Especially them olive joints. Those is definitely a military boot looking shoe.
Yeah.
For sure.
I don't know, man. I'm going to have to keep my eyes open this week. See who's wearing them and stuff.
It's a classic shoe, but it's a classic shoe that sat on shelves when it came out because nobody liked the colorway.
Yep.
Oh, when it first
you could have got that shoe half off when it first dropped.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
A lot of these shit y'all call girls, you can get half off, but you got back then. But I'm just happy that the game has gotten back. I got my pair and my girl pair.
You know what? Nike falling off is what the game's been missing.
It is true.
But I've gotten every grail. I have every suede pair of the Co-JP dunks that they've dropped in the last year. Everything. I got everything I wanted. I don't need anything else.
That's what's up, man. We ending this pod on Black Man Joy. Right there. My advice to everybody is don't listen to Umar. Go pick up a book.
Don't listen to a lot of these niggas online.
Yeah,
man.
don't listen to these niggas. Go read a book.
Verify what they saying. Like Google there.
Google.
Like use it while we still can.
Facts. Learn how to point out bullshit while you still can.
Yeah, that wasn't financial advice too.
Yeah, no, for real. As always, fight for power, people. 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 As always.